In 2 hours, Nehemiah Griego turns 21. He admitted to murdering his mother and father and killing 3 younger siblings in 2013. He was originally supposed to be released on his birthday because he was sentenced as a juvenile. But last week, a judge decided he will have to stay in jail until at least his next hearing. So what drives a kid like Griego to kill? The UNM Mind Institute studies the human brain. Of course, they look at how the brain works and what it does, but they also try to answer why when teenagers murder. Greg and Sarah Griego and their children, all killed by their other child, Nehemiah, when he was just 15. We can't understand it, but doctors at the UNM Mind Institute are trying to.
Their brains are quite different.
Keel uses neuroscience to study the most violent criminals. He's collected data on hundreds of New Mexico teenagers, some who are currently staying here or who have stayed at facilities like YDDC.
Part of that research included a very comprehensive MRI exam, totally safe and non-invasive.
They looked at the brains of average children and kid criminals, some of them killers.
They're very different. They're strikingly different.
It appeared the brains of these boys who killed weren't as developed as they should be.
In fact, if we asked a computer algorithm to try to classify homicide versus non-homicide, it got 85% correct, which is really amazing.
The next step to figure out how to use the information to help save lives. Keel worked on a previous study in Wisconsin, which has a rehabilitation program for troubled boys, and he was impressed with the outcome.
So after a year of treatment, the boys that complete that treatment, they have a 50% chance, less likely chance that they're going to reoffend violently in a 4-year follow-up than the boys who don't get that treatment.
Griego arrived at MDC around 5:30 Thursday night. As soon as he got there, a team started working to decide what kind of custody he would be kept in. The vast majority of inmates are kept in general population, where they have interaction with other inmates and more privileges. Some are kept in a segregation unit with fewer privileges and more supervision. And some are kept in the psych unit for their own protection. But at least for now, Griego is staying in a place less common than that.
If you're concerned about someone who's got a very high-profile situation, often you'll put them in the medical section because you can have a lot more sort of oversight and control over the person when they're in the medical facility.
People placed in that wing can include former officers, politicians, and other high-profile cases. Well, you know KOAT is covering this story unlike anyone else, and we'll have more coming up tomorrow as Nehemiah turns 21. We'll have the latest on what comes next in this disturbing and controversial case.